Hello farmers and welcome back to the channel. This is a place for agricultural business owners looking for ways to make profit from the agricultural business and are also thinking of starting up an agribusiness. And today we are back with another update for the channel. Today I want to talk about the different types of agribusiness that you can venture into. I've come to discover or realize that since I've been talking about agribusiness, not everyone really understands agribusiness and not everyone knows the type to venture into. When I talk about agribusiness, just like agriculture, agribusiness is of different types. Do you understand? It's not just based on one thing or the other. Okay, so today I'll be talking about the types of agribusiness that you can venture into. And these types of agribusiness I'm about to mention, all you need to do is just pick one, the one you think can work for you, the one you think is good for your location, the one you think you have passion for, that your energy can take, then you can proceed with it. Okay, so the first type of agribusiness I have here is the plant-based agribusiness or the crop agribusiness. When we talk about the plant-based agribusiness or the crop agribusiness, is you looking into crop farming. You are not cultivating. You're thinking of the business aspect of the crop farming that you are into. Okay, so let's take for example, you are into plantain farming. And what type of agribusiness can you do in plantain farming? You can decide to source plantain from farmers and sell. Do you understand? You are not cultivating the plantain. You are just thinking about the business aspect. You will help farmers sell their crops. Do you understand? You don't need to own a farm. You don't need to start like cultivating. That is a plant-based agribusiness. And aside that, in the plant-based agribusiness, it is also wide. You can decide to process in the plant-based agribusiness. So let's say you have a plantain farm, and instead of you just selling per bunch when it doesn't favor you, you can decide to process it into plantain flour. You can decide to sell it into plantain flakes. Do you understand? So that is the plant-based agribusiness. Also, we have the processing agribusiness. We have the storage agribusiness. The thing about agribusiness here is each of them enters each other, and you need to know the one you want to pick out of all of them. The processing based agribusiness, like the example I just mentioned, the plantain, converting plantain into plantain flour, converting plantain into plantain flake. Now in the processing based agribusiness, you don't really need to cultivate compared to the plant based, the plant farming based or the crop farming agribusiness. You might need to cultivate. If you cannot cultivate, if you don't have access to farmland, you can decide to offtake from farmers and sell and make profit. But the processing base as well, you don't need to cultivate. All you need to do is source from farmers, process and sell. So let's use that plantain for example. If you want to go into the processing of plantain, into plantain flours, you don't need to own a plantain farm. Okay, for those that are going into processing, you don't need to own a plantain flour. All you need to do is go to location where these commodities are wasting, where these produce are wasting, source from them, convert it into flour. Okay, so that's the processing based agribusiness. As an agricultural business owner, all you should be thinking or what you should have in mind is how to be able to generate more money from a particular thing that you are doing. It's not you putting your hands in different things. Do you understand? The minute you can sit down to think of different ways you can make money from your agricultural business or from your farm or from anything you are doing in one way or the other, you start to make money from your agricultural business. So that's the second agribusiness that you can go into, the processing agribusiness. The processing agribusiness, source from farmers, source from location where that commodity is surplus, you process and you sell. Okay, the other aspect of agribusiness we have is the marketing agribusiness. Guys, this market is, I think, it's more tedious, but it's where the money lies, and that's what we are doing at FANN Group. FANN Group, we are looking for markets for each farmers, for agricultural business owners, and that's why we created the FANN app. The FANN app is a platform where agricultural business owners get to upload their products, and we connect them to off-takers. Do you understand? So you can decide as an individual that does not want to go into maybe farming, the processing-based agribusiness. You can decide to go into the marketing aspect. And how can you go into the marketing aspect? All you need to do is go to locations where these produce are wasting and help them get markets for it, and you can earn your own commission. Go to locations or places where you feel this commodity is much, they don't have access to the right market, and you have access to the right market, you can offtake and sell to the right market. And this applies to those that are into storage and those that are into plant agribusiness. If you're into storage and you're into plant agribusiness, as an individual, you can help them look for companies that need this particular product. Okay, let's say in your location what they are majorly into is maize cultivation, and the rate which they are selling their maize is not making sense. As an individual or as an organization, as a person, you can decide to help them offtake and sell to companies that make use of maize. So your work is go to people that make use of maize, seal a deal with them, go back to the farmers, offtake and help them sell. Okay, it's a win-win for the both of you. You make your profit, the farmer make their profit. That is the marketing base. You help them market. Agribusiness is wide, and the money that lies in agribusiness is made when we go out of our comfort zone. So that is the marketing based agribusiness. But right now we've made everything digital. We are bringing your local markets, we are bringing your local farm online on the FANN app. So if you're an agricultural business owner, if you're a farmer, you're thinking of going into agriculture, or you're looking for ways to sell your agricultural products, all you need to do is download the FANN app, which is currently available on Google Play Store. Don't worry, we are currently working on the iOS version. For those that have been reaching out concerning the iOS version, we are currently working on it, but currently it's available on Google Play Store. Download it, sign up, pick your location, and start uploading. The good thing about this platform is you get to meet people in your location. You get to sell to people in your location. So let's say you're looking for farm produce in your location. You select your location and you connect with people in your location. Okay, the fourth one I have here is the service-based agribusiness. The service-based agribusiness is what I'm currently doing at FANN, which is helping you to set up your farm, helping you to manage your farm, helping you to look for market for it, then consultation. Yes, that is a service-based agribusiness. You can decide to go into any of these services, especially the consultation aspect. If you have knowledge in a particular area of agriculture, you can teach people and help them grow their business or their agricultural business. So that's the service-based agribusiness. In my other video, I'll be talking about the remaining 4 types of agribusiness that you can venture into. Okay, I hope you got value. If you did, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'm going to see you in my next video.